If you were the richest person in the entire world, what would you purchase? Although many entertain themselves with the idea, only Jeff Bezos could actually play the scenario out in real life. As the founder of Amazon, the world's most successful online market, Jeff Bezos holds a net worth of $195 billion. Here are 10 expensive things owned by Jeff Bezos. But before you dive into the video, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel for more awesome luxurious content and motivation. Number 10, the Gulfstream. Although a private jet may sound like a luxury, it's almost a necessity when you're on the level of Jeff Bezos. After all, being the richest and arguably one of the most important people in the world does mean that you must be able to travel at a moment's notice. Plus, when you're as famous as Bezos, flying first class just won't cut it. Instead, Bezos bought one of the world's best private jets for $65 million without a second thought. The Gulfstream G650ER is the epitome of luxury in the skies. It features spacious interiors decked with some of the choicest amenities and handcrafted seats that convert into comfy beds. Number 9, SpotMini. On 20th of March 2018, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos posted a photo of himself walking with his dog at Amazon's Mars conference in Palm Springs, California. Nothing unusual, right? But it was. His dog was actually a machine, a four-legged robot known as SpotMini, now renamed Spot, created by prestigious robotics company Boston Dynamics, which is owned by Hyundai Motor Group. According to Boston Dynamics, it can carry up to 14 kilograms of equipment. It can open doors and even get you a drink. The robo-dog is customizable according to machine needs. Number 8, Clock of the Long Now. On 20th of February 2018, Jeff Bezos posted a tweet announcing the start of the construction of the Clock of the Long Now, which some also call the Millennium Clock. Besides the size, the clock is also very unique in terms of functionality and purpose. The giant clock is meant to run for 10,000 years. It will tick only once a year, and the cuckoo will come out only once in a millennium. Its chime generator will create a different tune each day. The Bezos-funded project is being constructed inside the Sierra Diablo mountain range in Texas. Number 7, House in Beverly Hills. The Wall Street Journal in February 2020 reported that Jeff Bezos had purchased the Jack Warner estate from David Geffen for $165 million. The Spanish-style mansion was built in the 1930s by Jack Warner, the co-founder and one-time president of Warner Brothers. The estate is spread over 3.6 hectares of land. Warner used to throw lavish parties here, which were attended by the likes of the who's who of Hollywood. According to Business Insider, the property has 2 guest houses and a 13,600 square foot mansion, which houses 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and a huge swimming pool. Number 6, Lake House in Medina, Washington. Medina is a small, peaceful town on a peninsula of Lake Washington near Seattle. It has the homes of some of the world's richest people, including Bill Gates, most of whom have mansions on the Evergreen Point Road. An estate spanning over 2 hectares in Medina is owned by Jeff Bezos. It includes 2 houses, together measuring around 29,000 square feet. The property has a boathouse and shoreline of 200 yards. The estate was bought by the Amazon founder back in 1998, a year after his company launched its IPO. At the time, Bezos spent over $10 million for it. Number 5, multiple apartments in New York City. In June 2019, the Wall Street Journal reported that Bezos had bought 3 condos, including a penthouse. According to the media house, Jeff Bezos purchased the property for $80 million. The 3 condos combined have 12 bedrooms and measure more than 17,000 square feet. In 2020, he bought another apartment adjacent to the condos for $16 million. Measuring 3,000 square feet, this apartment includes 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. In 2021, the New York Post reported that he had bought another unit in the building for $23 million. Number 4, a palatial mansion that was once a textile museum. Jeff Bezos owns a house in the Kalorama area of Washington, D.C., which was once a textile museum. The world's richest man bought the property back in 2016 for $23 million, then spent $12 million on its renovation. The mansion measures 27,000 square feet. According to the Washingtonian, the property has 11 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, and 5 living rooms. It also has a ballroom measuring 1,500 square feet. Number 3, ranch in Texas. The Corn Ranch is Amazon founder Jeff Bezos' biggest property by area. Located in Van Horn, Texas, the ranch was purchased by the billionaire in 2004. It's at the heart of the ambitious space travel missions of Bezos' aerospace company Blue Origin. The massive land measures 66,773 hectares. It sits almost in the middle of nowhere with salt lake beds, desert, and flat terrain for miles around. On 20th of July 2021, the world's richest man created history when he went to space in a New Shepard rocket launched from the Corn Ranch with his brother Mark, 82-year-old aviator Wally Funk, and 18-year-old Dutch teenager Oliver Damon. Number 2, The Washington Post. The Washington Post is an ancient newspaper dating back to 1877, adapting and transforming to fit the modern era. Nowadays, the Post is primarily a popular online news source featuring reliant information and a touch of tradition. Jeff Bezos purchased the company for a whopping sum of $250 million a few years ago, making it one of his most expensive possessions. Although he wasn't interested in the newspaper business at first, Donald Graham convinced Bezos that the Post could use someone with total mastery of the internet in this day and age. Under Bezos, the newspaper continues to thrive and grow. Number 1, Whole Foods. Strangely, Bezos also invested in the supermarket business, purchasing Whole Foods for a whopping sum of $13.7 billion. Although it did seem like a very silly acquisition to many, Bezos had his reasons. For one, the grocery market could use some innovation in the 21st century. Secondly, it's interestingly reported that most Whole Foods shoppers are Amazon Prime members, making the transition of ownership relatively smooth as there's a huge demographic overlap. Overall, Bezos' extremely pricey grocery store chains have thus far proved to do him some good. However, it'll be a while longer before we see the effects of healthy eating on his overall wealth. So there you have it, guys. But we're really curious to know, Luxury Army, which luxurious things would you buy if you were at Jeff Bezos' place? Thank you for spending some extra time with us, Luxury Army. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video from our channel in the future. Until next time, do take care.